When we think about wildfires, we often see images of singed animals and burning buildings. Fires add harmful smoke into the air and emit greenhouse gases. They can destroy homes and lives. But they aren't all bad. Fires keep countless ecosystems healthy. They clear out dead brush that blocks new plant growth. They add nutrients back into the soil. Many plants flourish after a fire. Lodgepole pines make some pine cones that are covered in a layer of wax. It protects the seeds until a fire comes through. Once the pine cones are exposed to hot temperatures, the wax melts and the seeds are free. Ecosystems are used to a certain fire regime, which is a pattern of wildfire. Some places need more, some places need less. For example, tropical rainforests with thin-barked trees aren't adapted to a lot of fire. It can quickly burn through the bark and kill the trees. On the other hand, many grasslands need regular fires that keep larger bushes and trees from taking hold. Otherwise, they may turn into woodlands, squeezing out the animals that used to live there. Because of human activity, places around the world are going through rapid changes to their fire regimes. As people convert grassland to farmland and move closer to wildfire-prone areas, they've stopped natural fires from burning. This has happened in places including Brazil, Tanzania, and the Eurasian steppe. Slash-and-burn agriculture is causing more fires in the Amazon and Indonesian tropical forests. Meanwhile, climate change is lengthening fire seasons in places used to fire. These devastating blazes are hard to recover from. So how can we approach fire in a way that balances human health and recognizes it as a natural process that promotes biodiversity? It requires a multifaceted approach. For one, we can let natural wildfires burn. In some areas, decades of fire suppression have led to a buildup of dry logs and leaves. This can cause out-of-control blazes. Places like Yellowstone National Park in the United States are allowing small natural fires. These make a patchwork of burned and unburned areas. That increases the kinds of plants and animals that can thrive there. When fires do rage, we can protect areas that may not be able to survive. During the 2019-2020 Australian fires, firefighters worked to save a grove of prehistoric trees called Willamai pines. Fewer than 200 of these trees exist in the wild. Firefighters set up irrigation to keep the grove wet and surrounded it with fire retardant. They managed to save the trees. We can also try to improve the health of each ecosystem. One way is to reintroduce and protect animals that are important to their habitats. In South Africa, researchers found that fires were 50 times smaller when rhinos grazed the land. The rhinos kept plants from growing out of control. Their paths created fire breaks, or gaps in vegetation. Large grazers like the white rhino can rebalance ecosystems and reset their fire regimes. Finally, we can lean on ages-old fire approaches. In China, people have planted green fire breaks to manage wildfires for over 1,000 years. These sections don't burn as easily as their surroundings. Recently, the Chinese government planted more than 364,000 kilometers of green fire breaks. Indigenous Australians have lit fires in the bush for 50,000 years to hunt, clear paths, and invigorate the land. Areas without these fires have larger and more dangerous blazes that are triggered by lightning. Using indigenous strategies for the land can help manage fires in a sustainable way. Challenges are ahead, but an integrated approach to fire may help us and the planet.